Scripture portions of the day. Day 1.
Matthew 1. 1. The book of the genealogy of Yeshua the Messiah, the son of David, the son of Abraham. 2. Abraham begot Isaac, Isaac begot Jacob, Jacob begot Yehudah and his brothers. 3. Yehudah begot Pharez and Zara from Tamar. Pharez begot Hezron, Hezron begot Aram. 4. Aram begot Amminadab, Amminadab begot Nahshon, Nahshon begot Salmon. 5. Salmon begot Boaz from Rahab, Boaz begot Obed from Ruth, Obed begot Jesse. 6. Jesse begot David the king, David begot Solomon from the wife of Uriah. 7. Solomon begot Rehoboam, Rehoboam begot Abiah, Abiah begot Asa. 8. Asa begot Jehoshaphat, Jehoshaphat begot Joram, Joram begot Uzziah. 9. Uzziah begot Jotham, Jotham begot Ahaz, Ahaz begot Hezekiah. 10. Hezekiah begot Manasseh, Manasseh begot Amon, Amon begot Josiah. 11. Josiah begot Jeconiah and his brothers in the captivity of Babel. 12. After the captivity of Babel, Jeconiah begot Shelathiel, Shelathiel begot Zorobabel. 13. Zorobabel begot Abiad, Abiad begot Eliakim, Eliakim begot Azor. 14. Azor begot Zadok, Zadok begot Akin, Akin begot Eliud. 15. Eliud begot Eleazar, Eleazar begot Matthan, Matthan begot Jacob. 16. Jacob begot Joseph the guardian of Miriam, her from whom was begotten Yeshua, who is called the Messiah. 17. Therefore all generations from Abraham until David were 14 generations, and from David until the captivity of Babel, 14 generations, and from the captivity of Babel until the Messiah, 14 generations. 18. The birth of Yeshua the Messiah was thus: when Miriam his mother was engaged to Joseph before they would have a conjugal relation, she was found pregnant from the Spirit of holiness. 19. But Joseph her Lord was righteous, and did not want to expose her, and he was considering divorcing her secretly. 20. But as he considered these things, the angel of the Lord Yehovah appeared to him in a dream and said unto him, Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Miriam your woman, for he who is begotten in her is from the Spirit of holiness. 21. And she shall bring forth a son, and she shall call his name Yeshua, for he shall save his people from their sins. 22. Now all this happened, that the thing which was spoken from the Lord Yehovah by the prophet would be fulfilled. 23. Behold, the virgin shall conceive, and she shall bear a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which is translated, Our Elohim is with us. 24. And when Joseph arose from his sleep, he did according to that which the angel of the Lord Yehovah had commanded him, and he took his wife. 25. And he did not know her sexually until she delivered her firstborn son, and she called his name Yeshua. Genesis 1. 1. In the beginning Elohim made the heaven and the earth. 2. But the earth was unsightly and unfurnished, and darkness was over the deep, and the Spirit of Elohim moved over the water. 3. And Elohim said, Let there be light, and there was light. 4. And Elohim saw the light that it was good, and Elohim divided between the light and the darkness. 5. And Elohim called the light day, and the darkness he called night, and there was evening, and there was morning, the first day. 6. And Elohim said, Let there be a firmament in the midst of the water, and let it be a division between water, and it was so. 7. And Elohim made the firmament, and Elohim divided between the water which was under the firmament and the water which was above the firmament. 8. And Elohim called the firmament heaven, and Elohim saw that it was good, and there was evening, and there was morning, the second day. 9. And Elohim said, Let the water which is under the heaven be collected into one place, and let the dry land appear, and it was so. And the water which was under the heaven was collected into its places, and the dry land appeared. 10. And Elohim called the dry land earth, and the gatherings of the waters he called seas, and Elohim saw that it was good. 11. And Elohim said, Let the earth bring forth the herb of grass bearing seed according to its kind and according to its likeness, and the fruit tree bearing fruit whose seed is in it, according to its kind on the earth, and it was so. 12. And the earth brought forth the herb of grass bearing seed according to its kind and according to its likeness, and the fruit tree bearing fruit whose seed is in it, according to its kind on the earth, and Elohim saw that it was good. 13 And there was evening, and there was morning, the third day. 14 And Elohim said, Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, to divide between day and night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and for years. 15 And let them be for light in the firmament of the heaven, so as to shine upon the earth, and it was so. 16 And Elohim made the two great lights, the greater light for regulating the day, and the lesser light for regulating the night, the stars also. 17 And Elohim placed them in the firmament of the heaven, so as to shine upon the earth. 18 And to regulate day and night, and to divide between the light and the darkness. And Elohim saw that it was good. 19 And there was evening, and there was morning, the fourth day. 20 And Elohim said, Let the waters bring forth reptiles having life, and winged creatures flying above the earth in the firmament of heaven, and it was so. 21 And Elohim made great whales, and every living reptile, which the waters brought forth according to their kinds, and every creature that flies with wings according to its kind, and Elohim saw that they were good. 22 And Elohim blessed them, saying, Increase and multiply and fill the waters in the seas, and let the creatures that fly be multiplied on the earth. 23 And there was evening, and there was morning, the fifth day. 24 And Elohim said, Let the earth bring forth the living creature according to its kind, quadrupeds and reptiles, and wild beasts of the earth according to their kind, and it was so. 25 And Elohim made the wild beasts of the earth according to their kind, and cattle according to their kind, and all the reptiles of the earth according to their kind, and Elohim saw that they were good. 26 And Elohim said, Let us make man according to our image and likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the flying creatures of heaven, and over the cattle, and all the earth, and over all the reptiles that creep on the earth. 27 And Elohim made man, according to the image of Elohim he made him, male and female he made them. 28 And Elohim blessed them, saying, Increase and multiply, and fill the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the seas and flying creatures of heaven, and all the cattle, and all the earth, and all the reptiles that creep on the earth. 29 And Elohim said, Behold, I have given to you every seed-bearing herb sowing seed which is upon all the earth, and every tree which has in itself the fruit of seed that is sown, to you it shall be for food. 30 And to all the wild beasts of the earth, and to all the flying creatures of heaven, and to every reptile creeping on the earth, which has in itself the breath of life, even every green plant for food, and it was so. 31 And Elohim saw all the things that he had made, and, behold, they were very good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the sixth day. Joshua 1. And it came to pass after the death of Moses, that the Jehovah spoke to Joshua the son of Naui, the minister of Moses, saying, 2 Moses my servant is dead, now then arise, go over Jordan, thou and all this people, into the land, which I give them. 3 Every spot on which ye shall tread I will give it to you, as I said to Moses. For the wilderness and Anti-Libanus, as far as the great river, the river Euphrates, and as far as the extremity of the sea, your cost shall be from the setting of the sun. 5 Not a man shall stand against you all the days of thy life, and as I was with Moses, so will I also be with thee, and I will not fail thee, or neglect thee. 6 Be strong and quit thyself like a man, for thou shalt divide the land to this people, which I swear to give to your fathers. 7 Be strong, therefore, and quit thyself like a man, to observe and do as Moses my servant commanded thee, and thou shalt not turn therefrom to the right hand or to the left, that thou mayest be wise in whatsoever thou mayest do. 8 And the book of this law shall not depart out of thy mouth, and thou shalt meditate in it day and night, that thou mayest know how to do all the things that are written in it, then shalt thou prosper, and make thy ways prosperous, and then shalt thou be wise. 9 Lo, I have commanded thee, be strong and courageous, be not cowardly nor fearful, for the Jehovah thy Elohim is with thee in all places whither thou goest. 10 And Joshua commanded the scribes of the people, saying, 11 Go into the midst of the camp of the people, and command the people, saying, Prepare provisions, for yet 3 days, and ye shall go over this Jordan, entering in to take possession of the land, which the Jehovah Elohim of your fathers gives to you. 12 And to Reuben, and to Gad, and to the half-tribe of Manasseh, Joshua said, 13 Remember the word which Moses the servant of the Jehovah commanded you, saying, The Jehovah your Elohim has caused you to rest, and has given you this land. 14 Let your wives and your children and your cattle dwell in the land, which he has given you, and ye shall go over well armed before your brethren, every one of you who is strong, and ye shall fight on their side. 15 Until the Jehovah your Elohim shall have given your brethren rest, as also to you, and they also shall have inherited the land, which the Jehovah your Elohim gives them, then ye shall depart each one to his inheritance, which Moses gave you beyond Jordan eastward. 16 And they answered Joshua and said, We will do all things which thou commandest us, and we will go to every place whither thou shalt send us. 17 Whereinsoever we hearken to Moses we will hearken to thee, only let the Jehovah our Elohim be with thee, as he was with Moses. 18 And whosoever shall disobey thee, and whosoever shall not hearken to thy words as thou shalt command him, let him die, but be thou strong and courageous. Joshua 2 1 And Joshua the son of Naui sent out of Sattin 2 young men to spy the land, saying, Go up and view the land and Jericho. And the 2 young men went and entered into Jericho, and they entered into the house of a harlot, whose name was Rahab, and lodged there. 2 And it was reported to the king of Jericho, saying, Men of the sons of Israel have come in hither to spy the land. 3 And the king of Jericho sent and spoke to Rahab, saying, Bring out the men that entered into thine house this night, for they are come to spy out the land. 4 And the woman took the 2 men and hid them, and she spoke to the messengers, saying, The men came into me. 5 But when the gate was shut in the evening, the men went out. I know not whither they are gone, follow after them, if ye may overtake them. 6 But she had brought them up upon the house, and hid them in the flax stalks that were spread by her on the house. 7 And the men followed after them in the way to Jordan to the fords, and the gate was shut. Psalms 1 Blessed is the man who has not walked in the counsel of the ungodly, and has not stood in the way of sinners, and has not sat in the seat of evil men. 2 But his pleasure is in the law of the Lord, and in his law will he meditate day and night. 3 And he shall be as a tree planted by the brooks of waters, which shall yield its fruit in its season, and its leaf shall not fall off, and whatsoever he shall do shall be prospered. For not so the ungodly, not so, but rather as the chaff which the wind scatters away from the face of the earth. 5 Therefore the ungodly shall not rise in judgment, nor sinners in the counsel of the just. 6 For the Lord knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish.